Hi, sixth graders. We are going to talk today about the Padlet that I created for you and how you're going to use it in order to share the research that you did about your hurricane or typhoon or cyclone. Remember, those are all three names for the same thing. It's just that in different parts of the world, they are called different things. So you're going to share that information today using a huge map of the world. So you are going to identify the place where your storm occurred, and you are going to create a little post in that geographic location. So I'm going to show you how to do that because this is something that it's easier to observe than it is for me to write out instructions. I have written out brief instructions on this slide that you're looking at right now, but this video should help you be able to actually see what to do. So when you are on this slide, you are going to copy and paste the URL. URL is that underlined orange part on this slide. That part's really important. Please do not try to type each and every letter because that's where mistakes occur, and that's when you contact me and say that you can't get into the Padlet. It's usually just an error in the way that you've typed it in, and so you need to copy and paste the URL instead of typing it letter by letter and number by number. So please copy and paste that. I have already done that. So I've copied and pasted this URL. Well, I've copied it, and I'm going to show you how to paste it. So another important thing to note is that you do not have access to this Padlet if you use an internet browser. So do not go through Safari or Chrome or any of your internet browsers. Don't go through that to access the Padlet. That is a mistake. You're not going to be able to do it because we have with Padlet a pro upgraded version, and with this version that we have, we can only use the app. So you're going to find your app, Padlet app, and you guys, this is actually a 7th grade app that we're looking at right now, but you guys all have this app and you've used Padlet before, so I expect that you're going to be old pros at this. So you're going to click join. You want to join the Padlet. So join, and there are a couple options here. You want to choose the one that says paste URL. So that's what I did. I clicked paste URL, and now I'm holding my finger down. I'm clicking paste, and then I'm going to click submit. And hopefully this is going to work. Actually, that is leading me to the respiratory system research Padlet, which is what my 7th graders did, and it is lovely, but it is not what you are doing. So I think I did not copy and paste my URL, so I'm going to go back to that, and we'll try that again. Here we go. So I'm going to go back to this slide, and I'm going to copy and paste this URL. All right, copy. Just try that one more time. Join, paste, paste, submit. Perfect. This is the correct one. All right, so as you can see, we have a map of the world, and I can zoom out on it. I can zoom in. I'm just using my fingers to do that. I can scroll this way and that way. All right, so you are going to create a little post on here. In order to do that, you need to click the pink plus sign that is down here in the bottom right-hand corner. So I'm touching that plus sign. And then it says search a place by name. So you want to enter the location. And once you start typing in the word, it's going to give you a list of words underneath it. don't get trigger happy and click, you know, something that looks like it's the same place as where your storm took place. Make sure you're really reading and choosing the correct location. So I'm going to do a fake one. We'll say that there was a hurricane that hit, we'll say like Gulf Shores, Alabama. Why not? So there we go. So I started typing in Gulf, and then I come up with a list of things, and I'm going to make sure that I click Gulf Shores, Alabama. So I'm touching on that number, or on that word. And here's where I want you to really pay attention. So up here, the title is Gulf Shores, Alabama, USA. I do not want that to be the title. I want to go in front of where it says Gulf Shores, Alabama, and I want to write the name of my hurricane. So I'm going to write fake. Okay, and then I'm going to put a colon. Hopefully we know what a colon is. It is an organ in your body, but it is also a form of punctuation. The 2 dots, that's a colon. So fake, colon, Gulf Shores, Alabama. Whatever your hurricane name is, you're going to go in front of the location. You're going to do exactly what I just did. So if my hurricane is Hurricane Andrew, I'm going to go in front of, I believe it hit in Florida initially. So I'm going to go in front of whatever city, Florida, write Hurricane Andrew, colon, and then whatever city, Florida, USA. All right. You then have a couple options on what you can do here, and I want you to choose whatever is best for you. I know what I would choose, which is writing, because I feel I'm better at that than speaking on video. So you can write all the information that you found about your hurricane. You can type it right in here. Okay, I'm just typing, made up things. You can type that right there. Or you can actually insert a document if you want. So if you want to make a Google Doc, you can put your URL, I think, there to your Google Doc. So you can do cancel. We don't want to do that. You can add, I believe, a video. So I'm pressing the 3 little dots there. I'm going to go back. So here there are 3 little dots to the right. If you click on that, you can see you have a lot of options. So you can actually add a photo if you want, and I would love for you to add a photo. I think that would be really cool. All you have to do is Google search images. So I could Google search hurricane. Did I spell that right? Yep. Nothing's coming up yet. So I'll go search. I need to press search. Okay, so here's some random hurricane photos. I'm inserting one. Cool. And, oh, we can't do that. I forgot. Once you pick one of these, you can't do the other thing. So I'm going to get rid of that. So what you can do is press those 3 little dots and you can voice record. And so if you would rather speak your sentences and you want to talk to the camera, then press the voice and you can leave us a like audio speech about your hurricane or cyclone or typhoon. If you want to actually be on video, you can film yourself. You can just press film. If you want to leave a file, like if you wrote this out on Google Docs and you want to leave a file, you can do that. Yeah, those are pretty much the good options for this one. So you can film yourself talking about it. You can just do audio, your voice talking about it. Or you can attach a file. Or if you want, you can keep it simple and you can just write about it right here in the comments or in the section on the box here. Whatever works for you. So you can choose any of those options. Any of those options are fine. The one thing that I want to stress, and I have had a little bit of trouble with this since we've started the distance learning, and I want this to be a good learning experience for everybody. We have to use our own words. So even though this is factual information and it's not creative writing, you still have to abide by academic integrity. You cannot take words from websites, or you cannot take whole phrases or sentences from websites, or, just read off something that it says on Wikipedia. You have to put all the information in your own words. So please do that. You have to put it in your own words. That's really important, whether you're speaking or writing. It's also important when you're drawing, to have things be your own original creations and not somebody else's work. That's a really important lesson about how academia works and how we do good work in school. So we've got to have that integrity. We've got to submit work that is our own work. All right. So once you've written whatever you want to write, I'm just writing an example here, or you've recorded yourself, or you've voice recorded yourself, or you've attached a document to this, whatever you choose, you're going to press save. Now you'll notice I can zoom out, and it does take a minute to zoom out. You have to do that quite a few times. And I see that my post is there, and you should be able to see your name because you're using the app. That's one reason why we use the app and not go through the website. And this little point right there shows me that someone has posted right there. I can click on it, read more about it. I'm now going to delete this because I don't want it on here anymore. Delete. Okay, one thing I want to point out is that some of these hurricanes take place in the same location. And so your post might initially cover up someone else's post. Please don't worry about that. I think that I'm able to move them a little bit. You will not be able to, but I think as an editor on this Padlet, I can move them slightly. And so if I'm able to do that, I will. Like, there are several that are in Bangladesh, and I also assigned a couple people Hurricane Katrina, so you might have the same one as somebody else, and that's okay. And if you want to just put the country, you can. You don't have to put the exact city. Just the country would be fine, but if it's in the United States, please at least put the state. I would recommend putting like the city where it first made landfall. All right, so that is that, and I hope that made sense to you. So to run through that again, you're pressing the pink plus sign, you're typing in the place that it happened, and your little box will pop up. You will go and you will title it in front of where the city and the name of the country is. You'll go in front of that. You'll write the name of your hurricane, you'll do colon, and then it'll have the city name after that. You will then type in that box, or you will do voice or film record, or you will attach a document that tells us all about your hurricane. So these are the things that you researched about yesterday. You're just going to put all that information in sentences or in, spoken sentences and give us that on this map. All right, please contact me if you have trouble with that, but that should work fine. If you're not able to get in Padlet at all, you should email Mr. Becker, and you should CC me on that email so that I know what's going on. But if you're just not able to get into Padlet, that's a technology problem that you should talk to Mr. Becker about. All right, please let me know if you have questions. I think that we are done here. I will talk to you soon. Bye.